It's just a terrible reality in North Texas. On average, every week, a hit-and-run driver in DFW takes someone's life.
The I-Team found deadly hit-and-runs are on the rise, in fact, and a staggering number of them are going unsolved. I-Team reporter Brian New is looking into the reason why so many of these criminals are never caught. Brian?
Yeah, Doug, we looked at every fatal hit-and-run case in the DFW area in the past 2 years, all 91 of them, and found, according to state crash records, more than 70% of the drivers who hit, killed, and then fled were never caught, leaving dozens of North Texas families still waiting for justice. By the time his body was found along the side of Interstate 35 in Fort Worth, the driver who struck 34-year-old Jacob Wagner was nowhere to be found. Hours later,
it was 9 o'clock at night, between 9 and 9:15.
Mary Moore got a knock at the door. A police officer handed her this piece of paper. On it, the phone number for the county medical examiner.
He gets on the phone and he asks me who I am and if Jacob is my son and all that, and says, "I'm sorry to tell you, but earlier this morning your son was killed by a hit-and-run driver while on his bicycle."
Mary then had to break the news to her 8-year-old granddaughter Grace that her father was gone.
Yeah, it was horrible. And she didn't know what to do with it, obviously. I didn't know what to do with it.
What Mary says she does know is her granddaughter deserves answers. So for the past 21 months, she's been trying to piece together what happened to Jacob. And not just who hit him, but why didn't they stop? And why was Jacob riding a small bicycle that he had just bought that day along a busy interstate at night?
I had people tell me, you know, you need to get over it. And I just want to tell them, I would never wish this on anybody, but if you knew how this felt, you would never say that to a person.
Mary says at first she believes the detectives assigned to the case worked hard on it. But after investigators arrested a man that the district attorney's office says was the wrong man, Mary says she believes they gave up on the case.
I'm not out for vengeance. That's not going to help. But I just want to know. And I do want to know how you could just drive away. How you could just drive away, not knowing if that person could have been saved.
Jacob Wagner's case is not the only hit-and-run fatality in DFW that's gone unsolved. Just look at the faces. Every one of these victims was killed by a hit-and-run driver who was never caught. The CBS 11 I-Team found in the past 2 years, 65 fatal hit-and-run cases in DFW have gone without an arrest. According to state crash reports, that's more than 70% of all deadly hit-and-runs. Why so many? In some cases, investigators have few clues to go on. In August, when 21-year-old Braxton Brock was killed while riding his motorcycle by a hit-and-run driver, all Plano police had to work with was this blurry photo of a white pickup truck. In other cases, there's not even that much. The body of 68-year-old Christa Coleman, a grandmother from Waxahachie, was found on the shoulder of Interstate 20. The driver who hit and killed her is listed on the police report as unknown. It's blank for the make and model of the vehicle. The report also notes there were no witnesses. But in other cases,
so this is where my daughter died, right here.
There is evidence. Tia Jackson says investigators know exactly what happened when her 8-year-old daughter, Asia Hill, was hit out in front of her home while riding her scooter. A neighbor's security camera caught the suspect's car on video, and the Fort Worth Police Department tracked it down, seizing the car from the owner. That car is here in the city's auto impound. Yet nearly a year after Asia was killed, no arrest has been made. The Fort Worth Police Department told the I-Team it needs proof of who was behind the wheel.
We're looking for a driver. We're not looking for a car. We're looking for the person driving that car.
Dudley Marchetti is a former traffic investigator for the Dallas Police Department. He worked at thousands of fatal crashes in his 29 years on the force.
Oh yeah, I got some of them they just won't go away.
Marchetti says catching a hit-and-run driver can be difficult, but says that's not the reason so many of these cases remain unsolved.
It's a lack of manpower. It's just simply a lack of manpower. You just don't have enough people.
The Dallas Police Department has 9 detectives in its vehicle crime unit. That unit worked on 153 fatal wrecks last year and every hit-and-run case in the city. And while fatal crashes are given a higher priority, last year each detective averaged 1,600 cases. The Fort Worth Police Department has 11 detectives assigned to its traffic investigation unit, a unit that worked 93 fatal accidents last year. Each Fort Worth detective is assigned nearly 1,000 cases a year.
It doesn't surprise me. It's not a priority.
To me, that should be priority.
Mary Moore says she knows answers in her son's case won't bring him back, but says answers nevertheless should matter.
I just want it to matter. You ask me about closure, I want him to matter. He mattered, and I want them to treat him like he mattered.
Nearly every police department that we spoke with told us they could use some extra detectives, but they also told us they do prioritize fatal crashes, as well as crashes where there is at least some sort of lead to go on.
Incredible story, eye-opening, but it begs the question, what do these families do if they're still looking for justice based on everything you just shared?
Yeah. Well, some have told us they've gone out and hired a private investigator, but that can be expensive. Not everyone has this. You know, one investigator actually told me in a lot of these cases, what they are hoping for is that someone that the hit-and-run driver confided in decided to come forward. So maybe to help jog some of those memories, we have posted pictures of more than 50 hit-and-run victims whose cases remain unsolved, along with a little information about the case on our website at cbsdfw.com.
We cross our fingers and hope somebody knows something, maybe to break even one case.
Yeah,
Brian,
great.
thank you.
Thank you, Brian, for your work. And if you do have a tip for the I-Team or a question for them to look into, they're just an email away, iteam@ktvt.com.